That is the prime example of why I don't go live in the daytime. Because what? I've been live at numerous hours of the day, early morning, mid-afternoon, late at night. And I'll tell you what, late at night is the best time to go live. My dog is whining, so let's go over there and get him. Oh, shit. I've got knee problems. I almost fell. I've got knee problems because I've been big all my life, and I started going to the gym, and I didn't go to the gym correctly, so yeah. I mean, maybe everybody else that talks crap about me would be, you know, injured too if they went to the gym as well, but they don't. Hi, Clip T. I had to end that live because that guy was really irritating. And I'm feeding my dog now. Speaking of my dog, come here. Come here. Come here, Baxter. Look. Oh. He's an English bulldog. I don't know if you guys like dogs. Come here. He's blind in one eye too. Well, he's missing one eye. Ew. Ew. He just slobbered all over. Brayden does not like dogs, and that's okay. Not everybody has to like dogs. But I grew up on a farm, so like the slobbery dog like doesn't bother me because I've like been gnawed on by cows. I've literally like caught greased up pigs. And yeah, I didn't wash my makeup off last night either, but it's fine. You guys are still going to be watching. You're still going to be filming. You're still going to do what you do. And it's fine. But this is the part of the live where, you know, it's 12:37 here. I woke up at 10:30, 10:40-ish, so it's time to take the crazy meds. So that way I don't have a crazy day. First we have depression medicine. You're going to see how much we've got. Y'all say I've got mental problems and I need to go seek help. But the thing is, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 medications to take. Maybe they're not the right ones. Because I'm still out here catfishing. Who knows? Good morning. How are you? We're sitting here talking about anything and everything. I did get doxxed last night. I got doxxed because I said that this girl was extreme couponing. She may be in rehab for extreme couponing. Oops. Can you hear me? I hope so because I just got a phone call. But I told this girl that, you know, she's too pretty to be in the rehab for rugs. So maybe she could be in the rehab for extreme couponing, and that was really, really offensive. My bad. And for that reason, she retaliated by sharing my address on TikTok Live. She shared my dad's address. She shared my family's personal information. She shared my best friend's phone number and address. And they all know that I have a little kid, so you know, it's weird that they would share my address knowing that I have a little kid. Hi, Tammy. You are exactly my point. Because my point of going live this early is that no matter what time of day, y'all will be watching. So, and even without Brayden, too. So, y'all can't say me and Brayden work together because I'm here by myself. I haven't even talked to Brayden yet today. He's still asleep. I just woke up, you know, not too long ago. And yet, here you are still watching. I love you too, baby. I love you. I love my fans. Hi, Tammy. Nice to see you again. I'll say hi to you. Would you like to join? We're going to do some positive things today. I was talking about the doxing, but that's because that happened to me. I mean, if people don't want to hear what they did, maybe don't do stuff to me. Because I'm allowed to talk about me getting doxxed. Because it's ridiculous and silly. So I'm not scared about getting doxxed either, so I don't care. Like, I've always said, like, I will literally dox myself before anybody else will. So that's what I'm really most upset about is that, well, two reasons that I'm really upset. One, because I wasn't allowed to dox myself before anybody else doxed me. Second, they know that I have a 4-year-old, so they want to talk about children and children's safety, but then post an address where a child stay. And it does have my address on it. It has the numbers on it, so yeah. People are trying to say that I didn't have proof, but I really don't need to prove it to you because y'all were there too. Y'all saw it. You know what I was looking at, and it's fine. Tomato, tomato, as they say. Poor dog has me as an owner. I know. I know. I know. Did you know I actually had animal control called on me one time because I was in the hospital for a couple of days, and they wanted to make sure that my dog had somebody to take care of him, so they called animal control on me. But I was out of the hospital within like 3 days, and my aunt was taking care of my dog. My aunt has a key to my house, so she takes care of my dog. She takes care of my 2 cats when I'm not able to. So, and my aunt lives really close to me, so it's fine. It's fine. Tammy, I bet you guys are watching me on rewatch. It's crazy that I'm here by myself and, you know, just having some piddly little live with 0 viewers, and I know that y'all are still watching. We got fans. We got fans. Oh my gosh. You know what the doxing actually did for me? Was kind of hype up my head because, bitch, I got fans now. I got fans. People are obsessed with me. Oh my gosh. Grace, you just hyped my head. I'm famous, girl. Famous girl. You love me. I love you. It's mutual. Guess it's mutual. Even if it's not, oh well. But I've got big fans and I love that. Tammy, you seem like a fan. You've been here multiple times. I've seen a couple of people come in and out that are fans. But it is also early. But that's my whole point of going live this early. Is like I just woke up like an hour or two ago. I've not talked to Brayden. I'm sure he's still asleep. And yeah, I've been live at all hours of, you know, like the day at some point. Like I've been live at like 6 a.m. But I've also been live at like noon and like, you know, 5 o'clock in the evening and also like in the middle of the night. So it's like, you know, I've been live every part of the day at some point. And, you know, I know that the lives during like noon, 1 o'clock are mainly just like battles and stuff. So like there's nothing really going on here on TikTok live, but I know that people are just going to be watching because it's me. But, you know, I'm just here to say, you know, me and Brayden, we're not the same person. We don't always work together on stuff. I mean, we work together on content, but some of the comments that I make about people are made by myself, because Brayden and I are different people. And I'm proving a point that even without Brayden, you are still here to watch me. And I'm a big star. I'm a big star, my loves. Tammy, you keep coming in and out, so I'm going to invite you as a guest. Maybe we can talk about our plans for today. I have therapy in an hour. Then after that, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I know I need to get some laundry done at some point. My daughter will be home from grandma's later. She went over there for the day. So, I don't know. Any ideas for dinner tonight? Tammy, I'm sure you're a mother or some sort. I'm sure you cook dinner every night. What are you cooking tonight? I don't know why when I thought of that, I thought of like kielbasa sausage and sauerkraut, which is like, I used to love it as a kid, but I don't like it no more. So, yeah, my poor dog, he's just so not taken care of. He's only overweight by 20 pounds, just like me. Hey, if I'm going to be overweight, my animals are going to be overweight too. I've got a 15-pound cat. We got a 15-pound cat. How big are you, Bax? You 75? You're big. You're big. You're chunky, boy. And then my littlest cat is only like 10 pounds, but he's the youngest too. I think the only one that's not overweight is my kid. So that's good. That is good. I got my, I can't say that word on here. I got my rugs this morning. This is my rug. It's as big as my head. And I drink on it all day. Also, I did mention we were going to take the crazy meds, and I have not done that yet. So, let's see. We've got 1 depression, 1 anxiety. I've got 1 for pain. And then I've got 1 for mood. And I've got 1 for ADHD. So, I don't mind sharing about my meds. I think it's important to for everybody to be as healthy as they can. So if that means you got to take mental health meds, you got to take mental health meds, you know. In the words of Mama June, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Hi, higher than thou. Yo mama. What's up, yo mama? Well, your mama, 444. I don't know where you're from, your mama, but I'm from Cincinnati, and we have a commercial here that's like, call Blake Maisland, 444 44444. I did it backwards. Call Blake Maisland. And I'll tell you what, let me look up one of these commercials because it's so funny. These commercials are so funny. And I lived in Columbus for about a year. And I realized that not even people in Columbus knew who Blake Maisland was. I guess Blake Maisland is just a Cincinnati icon. I'm about to show you one of my favorite commercials of all time. Let's see. Let me turn the camera. I do have a laptop from school. Oops. Hold on, the sound's not up. Yeah.
Car accident or injury claim? Call the law offices of Blake Maisland.
That's not even the commercial I was looking for. There was a commercial where all of them, like, they wreck their car. And it's just, like, this big, like, pile-up scene. And, like, everybody just, like, starts popping up out of their car. And they're like, and then, you know, they stand up out of their car. And they're like, want more, call 4. And it's the creepiest thing ever, but I think it's hilarious. You want more, call 4. Call Blake Maisland. Blake Maisland, I've never seen you, but I'm in huge support of you, buddy. Hi, Donna. I know you're here watching for somebody. You big fan. I love you. I love you. You found Tammy J. I did find Tammy J. She's in my comment section. Anyways, down the hatch we go. Some, crazy meds. Ugh, that's rough. Anyways, have y'all taken your meds today? If you haven't, you need to, because it's always a good idea to take the medicine you need. Never be ashamed of it either. Hi, La Queen. La Quinta Queen. Hi, Clip T. Oh, yeah, I forgot about We are back. I had to end the live because that one guy was, like, driving on live and he wasn't even talking to me. And I'm like, get out. So I was not going to put up with that for 5 minutes. That irritated me. And you know what, Clip T, you just missed it because I just took my crazy meds. And that's okay. It's okay to take your crazy meds. And I think everybody needs to. Okay. I added you. But yeah. And thank you for the likes. Yeah, Tammy's been in here a few times. She wanted to come say hi. She's the exact point that I'm proving that even without Brayden, they are still here watching. I think she just joined again. She's been in and out. She's like that Stephanie Sue meme. In and out of sleep, in and out of sleep, in and out of sleep, okay? I'm going to start calling you Stephanie Sue, Tammy. If you want to keep on coming in and out, I'm going to start calling you Stephanie Sue, my love. I wish we were allowed to hit the vape on live. Can you believe that I go live for so long and, like, have never gotten caught with my vape on live? I think I did once, but I didn't get, like, any restrictions or anything from it. I think it's pretty impressive that I've, like, daily, I'm on live for, like, 3-4 hours a day. And, yeah, I've not been caught vaping on here. You didn't even know I chain smoke. I chain smoke more than your great-grandma. I'd be puffing that thing for a long time. Usually when I'm like this, I'm hitting the vape. Like right now. Usually, like, or any kind of smoking. Because these are my favorites. These are my favorites, so if you know, you know. So anytime that I'm, like, leaned over or, like, if I have the camera like this, I'm definitely smoking. I'm definitely smoking. Oh, my God. It's Michelle Sandler. Are you coming in here to spy on me for my baby dad? Because that's kind of illegal, too. You can't do that on a protection order, my love. Michelle Sadler, you do nothing for me. And I'm allowed to talk like this on live. So, Michelle, you're just as big of a fan as the rest of these tea queens. Michelle is my baby dad's mother-in-law, for those who don't know. So that's awkward. My baby dad also has a protection order for DV on me, so... Yeah, he tries to reach me through various different ways. He's tried to reach me through my mother, and that's just not allowed. The more it goes on, I'm going to have to press the case, you know? Like, it's really not okay that he keeps trying to contact me and stuff. I've got some big, big, big fans, I'll tell you that. I love my fans, too. And I sound like a sarcastic bitch all the time, but I'm not. I'm being so serious. I love everybody that comes in here. Clip T, you're amazing. I know nothing about you, but thank you. All I know is that, like, for a day, Tea House had your attention. I don't know why, and I don't think I really care. It's Tea House. Who cares? Yeah. But you know what? My point is being very loud. My point has been spread loud and clear. You know, I know why people are here. I know why Tammy keeps coming in and out. They want to watch me. They want to watch me. You're watching. Maybe we should, have our content house like we were talking about last night. Like the Big Brother thing, because that would be really cool. Because then that way you won't have to tune into my live stream at all. You could just watch the TV. So I think we're gonna try really hard this year to maybe get that in the works. Because I think it's the next best thing on TV. Like, that's a really great idea. And you know what? When you get somebody like me in there, it's definitely going to be interesting. You're gonna have people talking whether they love me or dislike me. You know, it's good for a show rating like that because you're gonna have people talking about you, and like that would really boost like the show and stuff. Will it be an Airbnb or mansion? Ugh, I think it's gonna be. I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be really shady. So I'm gonna say this instead. I think it's gonna be my income-based housing. Because I don't think any. I was just gonna ask you about your day. Tammy, I've seen you come in and out, so I was gonna ask you what you were up to. I assume that you cook for people. I was gonna ask you what you're doing for dinner. You know, we're here to have a good day. So since you want to be here, let's have some good times. Hi, Hot Cheetos and Bean Dip. Okay. It is a great day. I'm having a good day, at least. I mean, I have a little bit of a headache, but I did just take off my medicine. I very much encourage people taking their medicine. I understand, how much of a struggle it can be, not even just for like mental health medicine, but like just daily medication as is. Like, I know people who take heart medication that are like some days they even have the mental battle of like, oh, do I really want to do this today? Or like, do I really want to get up and take my meds? Like, it just feels like you're always going to be on medication for the rest of your life. And I'd love to be a great advocate for that. And, I'd love to encourage people to do the right thing because I also struggle with taking my meds sometimes. So I'm here for you guys. And I think we can build a community of actually like being here for each other. And like, I do want to see people, do great in life and all that. So do you want me to move these? Yeah, I mean, if they get too nasty, yeah, but like, I don't mind a little nasty. They could say what they want in the comments. What's your question, Tammy? I'm all here for it. So it's got to be serious. Like, no trolling questions. I'm not here with Brayden. It's too early to troll. I just woke up not even 2 hours ago. Tammy, would you like to hop on live and ask it, or is it easier to type it? Thank you, Clip T. I appreciate that. We're waiting on Tammy's question here. Are you going to be respectful, my love? I've never been on live with you. Put me in a box. Put me in a box. Yes, ma'am. Are you, well, just be, okay. Okay. As long as we're respectful, I'll put you up here. I think I invited you. Hello.
Okay, so my question is for you is why do you feel the need to be this obnoxious person with Carrot Top, but when you're by yourself, you're like totally different? Why are you putting more heat on yourself and acting like a fool instead of acting like you are now? You know, if this is the true you, hey, I like her better than with Carrot Top, because all that guy's gonna do is drag you down, and you're going down further and further and further. And but I notice when it's both of you guys, the terrible twos. Oh, you guys have a lot to say. You just are just going at it. I've even seen your DMs to me, and the old lady jokes. They're old. Get some new ones. Doesn't bug me. I am 50. I am proud to be 50. And yes, I am a grandmother. And I shouldn't be fighting with 20 something year olds, but I do, because you guys are going after my friends. And I don't think it's right. And I think you guys better stop, because you don't want the heat that's coming, especially with Carrot Top. I've been blocked by him. I went in a full roast war with him. He couldn't handle what I had to say. He blocked my ass.
Okay,
So if a
can we
50-year-old
stop calling him
can do
Carrot
that,
Top though? If you don't want me to like troll you, don't say like, names like Carrot Top. His name's Brayden.
okay, so I'll say Braden.
Thank you.
He is, he better stop, because he's gonna find himself in big trouble one day, and mommy and daddy ain't gonna be able to pull him out. And you have a 4-year-old, so you better behave too. I'm just saying. Roll your eyes all you want, but it's the truth. I mean,
Ooh.
your meds
You're
and
valid. I mean,
everything aren't
valid,
helping.
valid statements. Valid statements.
But that's all I had to say.
I
But
appreciate you being
you know,
respectful today, and we always,
mhm,
me, Braden, and I both, we have no issue with letting anybody up on our panels to speak their opinions and stuff. And I appreciate you coming in here with some respect this morning, Tammy. I appreciate you, and
mhm. Well,
I'll hear what you have to say all day, and I appreciate you being respectful this morning.
mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you. As for Grace and the tea house, leave those ladies alone. Leave them
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah,
You know,
the only thing I've
it's
talked about this morning was how I've gotten doxxed, which is my life. So I'm allowed to talk about things that happened in my life, and I will continue to talk about things that happened to me. I
yeah,
won't
that's
name
fine.
names. I won't
That's
name
fine.
names, but
Yeah, no, but that's fine. But don't leave them alone, and that stuff won't happen.
yeah, and
Um, quit,
hopefully they leave
quit
us alone as
lying.
well.
Quit,
Yeah, hopefully they leave us
quit
alone.
lying. Don't lie. Don't lie. There's no need to lie for clout. And if
Okay, I got bored. I get bored. Thanks for coming in respectful though. Um, but my point of view is, I'll stop if they stop, and if not, I get it. But you know what? Um, this live is definitely proving my point that, no matter what, people are always watching. And, I could be here without, Brayden, and I haven't even talked to Brayden yet. I literally woke up like 2 hours ago. I have not talked to Brayden. He doesn't even know that I'm live right now. So, um, yeah, yep. So I'm here to show, you guys are watching, even if it's just me. I don't have to have my partner in crime for you to be watching. Bye, my love. I hope to see you later. Hopefully you cook something good for dinner tonight. You know me, I'm big. I always think about food. So I've been thinking about dinner since I woke up. I've been thinking about dinner since I woke up, and it's fine. I think we all have. Um, yeah. What an interesting morning. I also have therapy at 2 o'clock. Um, so I'll be hopping off here shortly, but Probably give y'all another like 30 minutes, taking some Tylenol for my headaches. Because you know I get them every day. I've got to have headaches every day acting the way I do, you know? Um, Bryce, I just want to say that that's really irrelevant because, for one, I don't even know Clip T. Two, that was way before this stuff goes on, so past is past. Let's move forward. Let's just move forward. Past is past. It's time to move forward. It's all love. Y'all like Lil Durk? Braden does not appreciate Braden does not appreciate rap music the way I do. It's a spam account. Yeah. It's got Trump on it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about some tea though. Can we talk about how my baby dad's mother-in-law was in the live? That's tea because my baby dad has a DV case and he's not allowed to have any sort of contact with me. So the fact that the family is on my live is really funny. Things are getting serious. I'm gonna have to report things here soon if he keeps trying to contact. Oh, excuse me. Keeps trying to contact me. I'm in Ohio and the snow has stopped here, but it is really cold and it's not melting. I've been stuck in my house. Let's see, what day is it? Today's the 29th. I was in my house Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think Monday afternoon I left to get a coffee and I was inside. I was inside Tuesday and Wednesday I went out. Yesterday I went out and did some shopping. And today it's gonna be a mix. I mean, we could finally get back outside and do stuff, but it's still really cold. You're in Michigan? Yeah, I bet it's like 10 degrees colder there than here. The good old Midwest, right? Don't we love the Midwest? I love being from the Midwest. People's told me that I've had accents, like I have an accent and stuff. I'm like, mm, the good old Midwestern accent, huh? Mm-hmm. Specifically for me, I have an Ohioan accent where like sometimes my words are more country than others, and then like I can definitely understand mumble. Yeah. Bryce J. Brycey Ricey. Brycey Ricey. Um, I used to feel I used to feel different about rice than what I do these days. Everybody now knows that I had weight loss surgery, so I used to not like rice, because um, it was just like so bland. But these days, I really like rice because it gets me so full and for a long time. And like, I love to do like a salmon with like cucumbers and like some green onions, do like a uh, little like, I don't know, sushi bowl, I guess. And I love putting that like sauce on it, the yum yum sauce, I think. So I like rice these days. What I've never understood though is like having rice with your breakfast, but that could be a cultural difference. Um, I've never done it. But then again, growing up, my mother really never cooked breakfast. The extent of my breakfast was like my grandma cooking biscuits and gravy. Or gravy and biscuits. I don't know which way people say it. I say gravy and biscuits. Biscuits and gravy. I guess it changes every time for me. But that's also like I'm gonna say this and then move on from it. That's why when Biscuit was joining our chat, I would call her Biscuits and Gravy because like my grandma used to make biscuits and gravy all the time. My grandma's actually the one who taught me how to make like actual biscuits and gravy from scratch and stuff. So I mean, it sucks that like my parents weren't always there, but I'm glad that I had my grandma and grandpa to teach me some of the stuff that I did, or some of the stuff that they did. Because, yeah, grandparents' knowledge is best sometimes, which is why I also understand the Astravino stuff with her kids because it's like I grew up with my grandparents. Was it the best situation? I did miss my mom. Yeah, I did, but I'm very blessed and grateful for the time that I had with my grandparents. They're not passed away. They're just not in my life. My family's a bit weird, but I mean, I'm sure y'all already know this with the way that I act online. Should have known. But yeah, I don't know how we got here. Well, Ashley was sent to her grandparents and she didn't come out good. I said sometimes, okay? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Because sometimes you get those grandparents that are just like too old to like take care of the kids and like they don't have any motivation to take care of the kids because they are grandparents. And I understand, like, I would never want like my mom and stuff to like fully raise my kid because I'd feel awful. Like I'd feel awful, like, oh, that's not her job and stuff like that. So I don't know where I was getting at with that. I really don't. But yeah, it's almost time to garden. And also, angel numbers 111. That's the time right now. Buddha, Buddha, come here. You guys love to talk about me being overweight, but let me show you my cat. All of my animals are overweight, okay? Oh, let me not show you the tail, but yes, he's a big fat cat and he ran away. He didn't want to be held today. I'm kind of like Elmira with my cat. You guys know Elmira from the Looney Tunes? You should. Most of these people that watch me should know because they're old enough. Thank you, Bryce. My cat, his name is Buddha because he's big and fat. I think that should have been my name too. That's why I keep looking behind you. My kiddo's not here right now, but my animal kiddos are. Look, people like get pressed about me roasting them, but I'm literally sitting here roasting myself. Clip that, babes. I have no issue roasting myself either. In fact, it's even funnier when I roast my own self. It's even funnier to roast my own self. What else is there to roast me on? I don't know. I pretty much put it all out there on the YouTube series. I catfish. Ugh, I don't even know. I live in the income-based housing. I let men use me. What else is there? I live off the government. I've got charges. Okay. I hope you have a great day doing your MAGA stuff. You do you, boo. You have a great day and you be the best at whatever you could be. My grandpa always told me if you're going to be a garbage truck collector, you better be the best garbage truck collector this world has to offer. If you're going to be a millionaire, you better be the best millionaire there has to be. But if you're going to sweep the floors, you got to sweep the floors the best there ever has been. You just be the best at whatever you do. And that's good enough, you don't have to always go above and beyond. Just simply being you and being what you have to be is enough. And that's the wise words of my religious grandpa. The religion had nothing to do with that. Nick, I don't know you. Are you gonna be nice? I have no idea who you are. We don't want to get restrictions around here. We're very nice around here. And just a little update since I've been on here for a little bit. I'd like to reiterate the purpose of me going live at 1 in the afternoon is because I've been live at all kinds of hours of the day. And I wanted to go live without telling Brayden. I haven't even talked to Brayden yet because my point is, even by myself, y'all still watch. And I'm right. So even when I'm not doing anything, you're still here. I'll invite you up, Nick. Hi.
How's it been?
Good. I've had a decent morning so far. A bit tired,
That's
but
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. I'm from LA, I don't get nobody restrictions like everybody else does because I already know what's going on already.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. You're from LA. How is it out there? I've never been out there.
It's good. I don't live in LA, and actually I live in North California in that area. It's really good in my city, but the ghetto side, I'll turn my camera. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. How do I do that? I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, I know you. I
Yeah.
do know you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I acted like I didn't know you. I
It's
think it threw
because
me off.
I don't have a recent picture of myself, that's why.
Yeah, it threw me off because I've like seen you, but
Yeah.
yeah, that did throw me off. See, I made it. I made it to go live earlier. We did talk
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah, it's because like at night I can't really go live because I have family and stuff like that. They're asleep and I want to respect their privacy and everything.
Baxter.
And yeah, sorry, it's because my construction's going downstairs.
No
Yeah, so
worries.
I live here in North California. Like it's really good. It's a good city, but sometimes it's ghetto.
Hey, I get it. That's how it is here. I live out in the country and that's still how it is out here.
Yeah,
It's got to be a people thing, not an area thing.
yeah,
You know, I went to a garden and I realized that I already had one rolled up from last night. So
yeah,
talk about a miracle, I'd say a miracle, but I don't think that's a miracle. But talk about good luck today. I
yeah.
forgot about that. Do you
Thank
garden?
you. I do not. My apartment, we don't have a garden at all. We used to have like a laundromat section, but
Oh,
they
sweetheart,
took that. They took
sweetheart.
that down. They
You
took
see
that
me,
down. What was I?
sweetheart, sweetheart. Look, this is the gardening I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Smoking.
Oh no, I don't smoke. I don't.
That's okay too. You don't have to. We can all have a good time, even if we don't do the same things.
Yeah.
I
I don't
know.
smoke at
I know
all. I
about
don't.
Cheetos and bean dip. Not everybody's up with the TikTok lingo. I had to learn too.
That girl already blocked me, dude. I already know. Because she's friends with the tea house.
I know she did have me blocked too, but I guess they unblocked me to see what I'm doing this morning, which is
And
fine.
she also says
I'm
that they've been blocking me. I'm blocking me lately. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad everybody's here, no matter who they are. I've
Yeah.
always said that, and I will always say that. I don't care if I have one viewer, no viewer, 10,000 viewers. I'm just happy to be here today.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm glad you're here, Hot Cheetos and Bean Dip, because I took a big whiff of my new and I smelled your username. I smelled, smells like hot Cheetos and bean dip in here.
Yeah.
It does. Took a big whiff of my new this morning.
How's it out there over there?
Cold. We've got still about a foot of snow on the ground. But slowly but surely melting.
It's
Um,
like Arizona too, because I have family that live out there, and the areas every winter or something like that, they're full of snow everywhere.
I don't particularly care for the snow. Like, I don't mind it being cold, but the snow's kind of where I'm like, yeah, I'll stay in my house until it's gone. And that I did. Well, did as best as I could. I still gotta go do stuff, but
Yeah,
our schools have been closed all week, so.
yeah,
But again, I'm in the country and stuff, so like schools down in the city, like they've been open all week because like their buses and stuff could get out there, but our school buses can't get to any of the roads out here.
yeah,
Our back roads are really, really bad. Like,
yeah. Here in California, we usually get like rain and stuff like that. Pretty much rain, fog, depending on the weather.
I think I'd like that.
Yeah, I would. If
Is
you
it
want to
really
move out
hot
here,
though?
it's really expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Where I'm at, it's a lot expensive, or at least where my rent is.
What's the minimum wage though there?
So I work. I can't say where I work at, but when I started like at 16, 15 an hour, like 2 years ago. But now I'm at like 25 bucks an hour now.
Most places here, they like our factories and stuff here, they start out at like 16 an hour, but like anything other than like a factory, you're getting like $11 an hour, and rent is like $2,000 for stuff out here. So it's like, how's anybody supposed to live off of like $11 an hour with
Yeah,
rent that high? And that's not just an Ohio thing. Obviously, it's not. It's an all
yeah,
around the world thing, and I feel like that isn't talked about enough either right now. The young people are struggling, and
yeah.
yeah.
Especially here in California too, because where my job is, like the apartment areas, they're like almost like 3 grand on that side, 3,000.
Nick, I'm sorry, but I gotta go. I've got some things to take care of today,
No,
y'all.
no worries. You're good. Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tonight.